Every morning, before the noise of the world takes over your thoughts, begin with stillness. When you open your eyes, resist the temptation to grab your phone or rush into your routine. Just sit, breathe, and be present. The quiet moments at the start of the day are sacred. They set the foundation for everything that follows. In that silence, you are not reacting to life. You are creating it. Close your eyes and feel the calmness of your breath. Allow yourself to become aware of your heartbeat, of the gentle rhythm that reminds you you're alive and capable of shaping this new day into something meaningful. This moment is not about what you did yesterday or what you have to do later. It's about who you are now. Every sunrise brings with it a chance to begin again, to release the past, and to step forward with intention. In this stillness, you reconnect with your deeper self, the one that often gets lost beneath schedules, stress, and endless distractions. You start to hear that inner voice that says, "You're okay, you're strong, you've got this." This is where transformation begins, not in the noise, not in the rush, but in the calm before everything starts moving. The stillness teaches you control. It teaches you that peace is not something you find outside, it's something you cultivate within. When your mornings begin in silence, your day follows in strength. You stop reacting to circumstances and start leading your emotions. That's the secret most people overlook. They think success begins with action, but it truly begins with awareness. Imagine the difference between a person who wakes up in chaos and one who wakes up with calm. The first is immediately on defense, answering messages, checking notifications, chasing time. The second is centered, grounded in peace before taking on the world. The person who owns the morning owns the day, because they have already won the first battle, the battle of focus. That's what stillness gives you: focus, clarity, and the ability to hear your own thoughts before the world floods your mind with noise. When you start your day this way, you stop being a passenger in your life and start becoming the driver. During those first few minutes of silence, think of 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. The warmth of your bed, the air you breathe, the chance to try again. Gratitude is a magnet for peace. It transforms ordinary mornings into sacred beginnings. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's possible. Gratitude changes the energy around you and within you. When you wake up grateful, you carry that energy through the day, and life begins to respond differently. Opportunities feel clearer. People seem kinder. Even your challenges look more like lessons than punishments. Then, after your moment of stillness and gratitude, take one deep breath and set your intention for the day. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? Not what you need to do, but who you want to be while you do it. Calm, patient, disciplined, grateful. Choose your energy before the world chooses it for you. You'll notice that the day starts unfolding differently. You'll handle stress better, your decisions will be sharper, and your mood will remain balanced no matter what happens. The beauty of this morning ritual is that it costs nothing, yet it gives you everything. No special tools, no time pressure. Just you, your breath, and your awareness. You can do it anywhere, sitting on your bed, standing by the window, or even with your eyes closed for a few quiet moments before you rise. This small act of stillness becomes your anchor. It reminds you that while the world may spin fast, you have the power to move at your own pace. Do this every morning, sit in silence, breathe with gratitude, set your intention, and you'll notice your days start to change, your energy starts to shift, and your life begins to move in a new, powerful direction. Every morning, after you find your stillness, the next step to change your life is to speak power into your day. Your words are not just sounds. They are commands to your mind and directions to your energy. The moment you open your mouth, you are shaping the world you walk into. Most people start their mornings by complaining. I'm tired. I don't feel like it. It's going to be another hard day. But those words do more than describe reality. They create it. What you say repeatedly becomes what you believe, and what you believe becomes how you live. So, choose your words with purpose. Stand before your mirror, look into your own eyes, and tell yourself something powerful. I am strong. I am focused. I am capable. I am becoming better every single day. It might feel uncomfortable at first, maybe even strange, but it's not about pretending. It's about programming. You're rewiring your mind to believe in the version of you that already exists within. Every word you speak in the morning is like setting a GPS for your thoughts. If your words are negative, your mind will find reasons to confirm them all day long. If your words are empowering, your mind will search for evidence of growth, opportunity, and strength. That's how the subconscious works. It listens to your tone more than your logic. So when you speak with conviction, you awaken confidence. Think of your morning words as emotional armor. They prepare you to face whatever the day brings. Even if the world doubts you, your own voice must not. Speak life over yourself. Tell your mind what to focus on before the world tells it what to fear. That's how champions think. They don't wait to feel confident. They create confidence through their language. You can also expand this habit by speaking gratitude aloud. Say thank you for your health, your home, your breath, your challenges, even the lessons hidden in your struggles. Gratitude spoken aloud vibrates differently than gratitude thought silently. When you say thank you, you declare abundance even in scarcity. You teach your heart to see blessings where others see burdens. Over time, this transforms your emotional state. You stop waking up heavy with worry and start waking up light with purpose. And when you meet the day with gratitude and strong words, your actions automatically follow that energy. You start walking taller, making decisions from clarity, not fear. You stop reacting to problems and start responding with calm. That's the hidden power of morning declarations. They change your emotional temperature before life tests you. So, each morning, before you check your messages or plan your schedule, pause for a few seconds and affirm your truth. Remind yourself of your worth and your goals. Say it out loud, even if it's just a whisper at first. I have everything I need to make today a success. I am ready to grow. I am thankful for this new beginning. Feel those words? Don't rush them. Let them settle in your chest like seeds being planted in fertile soil. Because when you plant powerful words in the morning, you harvest a powerful life over time. And remember, the way you talk to yourself when no one is listening determines the way you handle life when everyone is watching. You can't speak defeat in the morning and expect victory in the evening. You can't tell yourself you're weak and expect to act strong. The energy you put out becomes the energy you attract. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't let the first voice you hear be doubt or fear. Let it be faith, gratitude, and power. Speak to your potential, not your problems, because the words you speak are the blueprint of the life you're building. Speak wisely, speak boldly, and you'll watch your mornings and your entire life begin to change. Every morning, after you've centered your mind and spoken power into your day, there is something equally important: moving your body. The way you move determines the way you feel, and the way you feel determines the way you think. Energy is everything. You cannot start your day full of life if your body is still stuck in yesterday's fatigue. When you move your body, even for just a few minutes, you awaken the strength inside you. You tell your muscles, your lungs, your heart, and your mind, it's time to rise. Movement is not only about fitness, it's about creating momentum. A body in motion creates a mind in motion. When you start your morning with movement, you send a signal to your brain that you are ready to take on anything that comes your way. It doesn't have to be a full workout. It can be stretching, deep breathing, a walk outside, or a few push-ups. The goal is to activate your energy so you can meet the day from a position of power, not passivity. Your physiology directly influences your psychology. That means the state of your body shapes the state of your mind. When you move, your brain releases endorphins, natural chemicals that boost your mood and focus. Your blood begins to flow faster, carrying oxygen to every part of your system, waking up every cell. That's why on days you feel unmotivated or low, the simplest thing you can do is move. Stand up, roll your shoulders, breathe deeply, stretch your arms wide. You'll feel the difference instantly. Movement breaks the chains of laziness and fear. It reminds you that you're not stuck, you're alive. You have control over your state, and that power begins with the way you use your body. The moment you sit up with intention, you're already changing your mental landscape. Most people underestimate how much their physical state controls their emotional life. They try to think their way out of stress, anxiety, or sadness. But the truth is, you can't always think your way out, you have to move your way out. When your body is active, your emotions begin to shift naturally. You feel lighter, calmer, more focused. You stop carrying yesterday's heaviness into today's opportunities. Every step you take, every breath you deepen, every muscle you stretch tells your brain that progress is happening. You move from being a victim of your emotions to the master of your energy. The secret is consistency. Doing it every morning, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Because discipline builds confidence, and confidence builds success. When your alarm rings and your mind whispers, "Stay in bed," that's your test. That moment decides whether you'll rule the day or the day will rule you. Getting up and moving is not about exercise, it's about self-respect. It's about telling yourself, "My goals matter more than my comfort." Every time you move despite resistance, you're training your mind to follow through. You're building inner strength, and that strength will carry you into everything else. Your work, your relationships, your dreams. So make movement your morning ritual. Don't wait for motivation, let movement create it. Dance to your favorite song, stretch with intention, walk outside, and let the air touch your face. Feel the power of being alive in your body. As you move, repeat to yourself, "I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm ready." Because motion creates emotion, and emotion fuels transformation. When you move your body every morning, you don't just wake up, you rise. And when you rise with energy, purpose, and gratitude, life starts meeting you with the same energy in return. That's the secret. Most people miss. Your body is the key to unlocking your best mind. Move it every morning, and your entire life will begin to move forward with it. Every morning, after you've centered your mind, spoken power into your day, and moved your body, it's time to feed your mind before the world feeds it. The first thing you consume in the morning isn't food, it's information. And whatever you allow into your mind first sets the emotional and mental tone for the rest of the day. Most people start their mornings by scrolling through social media, reading the news, or checking messages. They fill their mind with noise before giving it nourishment. They begin the day comparing themselves to others, absorbing fear, drama, and distraction. And they wonder why they feel anxious or unfocused. You can't expect to have peace if you begin your morning with chaos. The key to changing your life is to control what you feed your mind in those first moments. What you allow in shapes what comes out. Your attitude, your confidence, your productivity, and your sense of purpose. Instead of picking up your phone, pick up something that feeds your spirit. Read a few pages of an empowering book, listen to a short motivational podcast, or watch a video that reminds you of your potential. Even 10 minutes of positive input can rewire your thinking for the day. It doesn't have to be long or complicated. It just has to be intentional. Every morning, imagine your mind as a garden. The first thoughts you plant are the seeds that grow all day. If you plant negativity, you'll harvest stress. If you plant wisdom, gratitude, and courage, you'll harvest peace and progress. So make it a habit to pour knowledge and inspiration into yourself before the world pours its distractions into you. Feed your mind before you feed your timeline. Your morning should be sacred, a time of alignment, not interference. This is your moment to connect with higher thoughts, deeper truths, and new perspectives. The quality of what you feed your mind determines the quality of your focus and decisions. If you read something inspiring early on, you carry that inspiration into your work, your relationships, and every challenge you face. If you start your day with negativity, that darkness clouds your entire outlook. So guard your mental space like a gatekeeper. Be selective about what gets in. Just as you wouldn't eat junk food for breakfast every day, Don't feed your brain mental junk that drains your energy. Choose thoughts that build you, not break you. Choose messages that lift you, not limit you. Feeding your mind isn't just about learning. It's about remembering who you are and what you're capable of. The world will always try to pull your attention toward fear and distraction, but your morning ritual gives you the power to realign with faith and focus. You begin to notice how peaceful you feel when you fill your head with wisdom instead of worry. You'll find yourself calmer, more grounded, and ready to handle life with clarity. And soon, you'll start craving that feeling, that peace that comes from starting the day with intention, not impulse. So tomorrow morning, make a new choice. Before you let the world talk to you, let truth talk to you. Let wisdom, inspiration, and gratitude speak first. Read a paragraph from a great book, write a few lines in your journal, or listen to something that fills you with purpose. Feed your mind something that reminds you that life is full of possibility and that you have the power to create your own reality. When you consistently do this, your thoughts change, your attitude shifts, and your life begins to reflect the strength of your mindset. Because the truth is simple. The strongest people aren't the ones who wake up with no problems. They're the ones who wake up prepared. Feed your mind with greatness every morning, and greatness will begin to grow within you. Every morning, after you've silenced your mind, spoken life into your day, moved your body, and fed your mind with wisdom, there's a powerful next step to visualize your victory. This practice is the bridge between what exists only in your imagination and what you will one day hold in your hands. Visualization is not wishful thinking, it's mental rehearsal. It's the art of seeing your success before it becomes real. When you close your eyes and imagine your goals clearly, not just what they look like, but what they feel like, you begin to align your mind, emotions, and actions toward that reality. Every great achiever uses this method. Athletes picture themselves winning the game before stepping onto the field. Leaders envision success before taking the first step. That's not coincidence. That's the power of focus. Your mind doesn't know the difference between an experience vividly imagined and one actually lived. So, when you visualize success repeatedly, your brain starts believing it's possible, and it begins finding ways to make it happen. Each morning, take a few minutes to close your eyes and see your day unfold the way you want it to. Imagine yourself moving through challenges with calm and confidence. See yourself speaking with clarity, working with purpose, finishing what you start, smiling through discomfort, and ending the day with pride in your effort. Feel the emotions of that version of you, grounded, capable, and fulfilled. Let those emotions sink in, because emotion is energy. When you feel your vision, you attract it faster. The clearer your mental image, the stronger your actions become. You stop drifting through your day, and instead, you begin living on purpose. Visualization programs your subconscious mind to expect success, and what you expect, you attract. Don't just see the end result, see the process. Imagine yourself doing the work, staying disciplined, making the small choices that lead to big changes. See yourself pushing through moments when it would be easier to quit. Visualization isn't about fantasy, it's about preparation. It's about creating a mental pathway your body can follow. When your brain has already lived the moment, it reacts with confidence when the real situation arises. This is why successful people look calm under pressure. They've already seen themselves succeed 100 times in their minds. That's their secret weapon. Visualization also helps you overcome fear. When you repeatedly see yourself succeeding, fear begins to lose its grip. Doubt fades because your mind starts believing, I've been here before. I know what to do. You start walking, talking, and thinking like the person you want to become. You align your present self with your future self. Every morning becomes a chance to step into your next level before the world even wakes up. You stop waiting for external motivation because your inner vision becomes your fuel. You can make this ritual simple. Sit in a quiet spot, take a deep breath, and picture your goals. Visualize not only your big dreams, but also your perfect day. Calm, productive, joyful, and full of purpose. Picture the people you'll meet, the opportunities you'll attract, and the confidence with which you'll move through the day. Feel grateful as if it's already happening. That gratitude activates faith, and faith turns visions into reality. So each morning, as the sun rises, don't just wake up physically, wake up mentally. See yourself where you want to be. Walk through your day in your mind before you live it. Experience the victory before you earn it. Because when your mind has already seen the destination, your body naturally follows the path. Visualize your victory every morning, and one day you'll open your eyes to find that what was once a vision has become your life. Every morning, after you've found your stillness, spoken power into your day, moved your body, fed your mind, and visualized your victory, there is one final practice that completes your morning transformation: gratitude and intention. Gratitude is the purest form of power. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present, from what's wrong to what's right, and from what you lack to what you already have. When you begin your day with gratitude, you instantly align yourself with peace, abundance, and strength. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending that everything is perfect. It means recognizing that even in imperfection, there are blessings. Every breath you take, every sunrise you see, every chance to begin again is a miracle disguised as a moment. The problem is that most people rush through the morning so fast that they forget to notice how much they already have. But gratitude slows you down just enough to see the richness in your life, and that awareness changes everything. When you take a moment each morning to say, "Thank you," your entire energy shifts. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it's an attitude, a lens through which you see life. You can't be grateful and negative at the same time. You can't be thankful and fearful in the same breath. Gratitude transforms your inner world, and when your inner world changes, your outer world follows. Start small. Be grateful for the little things: the bed that held you through the night, the air in your lungs, the ability to read these words, the people who love you, the lessons that shaped you. Write them down if you can. The act of writing makes your gratitude tangible. Each word becomes a reminder that life is already giving you more than enough to build upon. The more you acknowledge your blessings, the more they multiply. But gratitude alone isn't enough. You must pair it with intention. Intention gives direction to your gratitude. After you've thanked life for what you have, declare what you will do with it. Decide who you want to be today. Say it clearly. Today, I will be calm. Today, I will be focused. Today, I will lead with kindness. This isn't about controlling the day. It's about guiding your response to it. You can't predict what will happen, but you can decide how you'll show up. That's the essence of intention. It's power with purpose. When you begin your morning this way, you stop drifting and start designing. You don't leave your mindset to chance. You program it with precision. Gratitude roots you in the present, while intention points you toward the future. Together, they make you unstoppable. Imagine stepping into your day with a heart full of thanks and a mind full of direction. That's how you carry peace into chaos. That's how you turn ordinary days into meaningful ones. You stop reacting to every challenge and start responding with grace. Even when problems arise, you find yourself grounded because you started the day anchored in gratitude and clarity. You can handle more because you carry more light within you. So tomorrow morning, before you step into the world, pause for a moment. Breathe deeply, smile softly, and whisper, "Thank you." Then set your intention. Don't rush. Let your heart feel it. Let your mind claim it. When you do this consistently, life starts to align itself with your energy. The right people appear, opportunities open, and challenges become lessons instead of burdens. You'll start noticing that life mirrors your morning mindset. What you give is what you get back. Gratitude opens the door, intention leads the way. And when you make this your daily practice, you no longer just go through life. You grow through it. Because when you win your morning, you win your day. And when you win enough days, you build the life you've always imagined.